Now let us come to the exercise of reduced bearing. This is the first quadrant. I mentioned earlier we have got 4 quadrants. This was the first, this was second, third and fourth. So we are now in the first quadrant now. Now if a line is there in the first quadrant, we have to find out the reduced bearing, which is the angle. Now we have to start from the north line. So from the north line, you are moving towards the line and here it comes to 30 degree. So the reduced bearing is, we simply cannot write 30 degree. It has to be written in a manner like, first we have to check which hemisphere it is, north or south. It is north. So north, then 30 degree, the value of the bearing, and now it is moving towards what? East. So the direction is east. So northeast. First quadrant was northeast. So it is in the first quadrant. The value of reduced bearing is in the first quadrant is this. Now let us come to the second one. We can see in the second quadrant, which is this quadrant, here the line is like this. Earlier we measured it from north line to this right direction. So we may think we should go towards the same direction. Why don't we count it like this? But that is wrong. It is already being told in the, see the characteristic, it is told it can move clockwise or anti-clockwise from north or south, whichever is closer to the line. So here, which line is closer? North or the south line? Which line? It is the north line, which is closer to this line. So we have to count it from north line towards left. Okay. So here it is, hemisphere is north. So north, 40 degree, and now direction is west. Similarly, next, it was the second quadrant. This one, here we have come to the third quadrant, this quadrant. So if a line is there, we have to start reading it from the nearest north or south line, which is closer line to this one, the south line. So we have to start from the south line. From the south line we move towards the line, and here the value is 45 degrees. So the hemisphere is south, 45 degrees, direction is west. Similarly here, southern hemisphere south, 30 degrees south, moving towards east. So this is how we write the reduced bearing. Now we will also learn the whole circle bearing from this graphs itself.